Forbes Beats.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Eric from the Beemer Fam. We're riding in our 650 right now. My dad is the pilot.
What's up, everyone?
We're just cruising along and I want to talk to him about pretty much what it's like to own a 650 Gran Coupe. For those of you guys who don't know, my dad owns the 750li that we have. Then my stepmom owns this 650 right here. But my dad, he pretty much likes to think he owns both. He was actually going to get a black 650 before he got the 7. He decided to go with the 7 for more space. So it worked out because he got the best of both worlds, which is great. But now it's time to talk about what exactly it's like to own a car like this. This car roughly has 450 horsepower. 0 to 60 happens in around 4 seconds. This is the xDrive model. So the rear wheel drive model does 0 to 60 in around 4.4, but the xDrive model does a quarter mile in around 12.4 seconds, which is really fast, especially for a non-M car. This non-M car is going to be whooping, you know, some of the older M cars and AMGs and its competitors and stuff like that. So it's a really quick quarter mile time. We're working with the 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo with an automatic transmission. The 650 does not come with a manual. So let's bust right into the video. So what's your favorite aspect of driving the car on a daily basis?
I like it because it's especially compared to what I'm driving, the sportiness of it. I mean, you're sitting a little lower, you got the long slope nose, you got a little stiffer ride because we're sitting on the 20-inch wheels, and it does have that pickup on it. So when you're in that mood for a sporty feel or a sporty drive, you can do it.
Yeah, definitely. It is the same engine as your car, right?
Yeah.
So
just lighter.
It's just lighter. So yeah, like you said, the more sporty it is, the better. Because the 7 Series is straight luxury, so you get that more sporty aspect from the 6.
This car could be dangerous because it can be so much fun. It kind of puts you in that edge where you decide you might want to get a M.
But it's perfect because it's all-wheel drive, and you can use it in the snow. You don't have to worry about, you know, the M problems, really.
Right.
So, you know, having the right tires, you know, this and that. All you M guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is that perfect middleman.
Yeah, and I was really impressed on how this thing handled in the snow.
Even the 7 too.
Right.
Shout out to the 7 Series.
The one thing she was concerned about was going from the X5 to this was how was it going to handle in the winter. And it handled just as well as her X5 did.
Let's see, there it is. So if you need a sports car for the winter, I personally think this is the best car. How easy is it to drive the 650?
Oh, very easy to drive. The steering is really tight. Every little move. I mean, you have sensors to help you with everything. You have your heads-up display giving you all your information. You have to take your eyes off the window, or the windshield, I should say. Paddles are right here.
Blind side indicators. Yep. I personally think, I mean, I haven't driven the 6, I've driven the 7. But I personally think almost anybody can just hop into the car. And once you know where the buttons are, it's pretty much plug and play. How much attention does the car get? It
gets a lot of attention. Yeah, I get a lot of people come up to me when I drive this car, saying they like it. I even had one just the other day where a guy in the S class came up to me and wanted to know what it was because he liked it a lot.
Yeah, every time I'm riding shoddy or just riding the car, I always see a lot of people breaking necks, turning their heads just to see what car it is. You don't really see this car every day, especially in Michigan. So, you know, that's really cool. You know, if you're someone who cares about that, then this car is definitely the car to get. Especially when you do little things like like what was done to this car, like the black grille, the side kidney grille, the black badge in the back. Just little accents. It'll help with that wow factor. What makes this car so likable?
The styling, I think. When I first saw the Gran Coupe, it seemed like a very, I don't know what the best way to say it, very sexy car. The lines on the car were just great.
It was like a supermodel.
Yeah, it was real elegant. But yet, there was something that was subtly aggressive about it, so I liked it.
Yeah, I noticed if you look at it from certain angles, you can't really tell it's a four-door.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's important. If you're able to do that, I feel like it's a good-looking car. But yeah, I'll put up some clips real quick, especially from the back. Just going from the right to the left of that back wheel arch. You can't even really tell that there's four doors in the car. So it's obvious that we live in Michigan. Would you trade an M6 Gran Coupe, which is rear-wheel drive, like almost 100 more horsepower? Would you trade that? Would you trade this for an M6?
In Michigan, I'd have to say no. I mean, I've had my experiences with white knuckle driving in the winter and in the snow and ice, and I'm just to the point now where I'm done with white knuckle driving.
Yeah, you gotta remember, my dad's a family man, so my little brother, you've also seen him on the channel. Shout out Ty. But the 650 is going to be 5 times, if not 10 times, safer than the M6. Yeah, the M6 has the more aggressive front bumper, rear bumper, exhaust, and engine, and everything. But as far as practicality goes, you can't really get much better than the 650 Gran Coupe, especially in xDrive, because it is just a little bit cheaper, but you're still getting all the practicality out of it, pretty much.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love the M6. If there was a way I could keep this and put an M6 in the garage, believe me, I'd do it.
Yeah. How does this car drive at higher speeds?
Very stable, very smooth and very stable and responsive.
Around 100 miles an hour. When I say 100, that's actually 70 miles an hour.
You're talking about 100 kilometers an hour?
Yeah.
Very stable.
I think we just saw DeAndre drive past. Shout out DeAndre. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram, _DeAndre Martinez. But yeah, around 100 kilometers an hour. Planet.
It's Planet. It's firm.
Feels like it's at home.
It's very, very secure, and you trust it. You feel comfortable with it. It doesn't walk around on you.
I feel like that's important. Some people take them on the tracks. Some people honestly do crazy stuff on the highway and stuff like that. I hear a lot of people say some cars don't feel as safe when you get above highway speeds. And I think BMW has pretty much nailed it. I mean, they got to deal with Autobahn over there in Germany. So
this thing is very sure-footed.
Exactly. So I think that pretty much does it about what it's like to own 650 Gran Coupe xDrive. If you guys have any more questions for any of us about any of our cars, but especially the 650, go ahead and get in the comments. Yeah, so it's been your boy Eric and my dad from Beemer Fam. Make sure you subscribe and drop a like on this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Have a good day, everyone.